And good morning, people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII New Threat. I actually do have a few places I need to go before we head into Cosmo Canyon. It's not a whole lot, 3 places that I can think of, and then we will be heading back there. First up, though, is we're going to Gold Saucer, because I've got a little quest thing that's been going on for a while and I need to get the last piece for that, and that is the the posters. For Wutai's bar, the cannot remember the name of the place, but I did remember that it is actually here. It's actually in the Ghost Square. People have probably been going and screaming about where it is, because it's actually right here, I believe. Yeah, Turtle's Paradise, number 3. So that's all the Turtle's Paradises that we have been needing. There's not really much else to do here. I will be coming back here later for chocobos and stuff, but just getting that done first before I forget again. So next up we're going to the Bone Village because I want to pick up an item there. Just picking this up now before so I don't need to do it later again. It should be around here. At least it was in my 2 testings. Yeah, the key to Sector 5. So we can now get back into Midgar when we need to. The W item is somewhere around there as well, I believe. But I couldn't tell you exactly where right now. At least it was in the original. Whether they've moved it, because W item is a fairly powerful item, especially if you use the glitch that comes with it, which I'm not actually sure if they changed that in the game as well. But everything should be ready. So one last thing, which is to swap that over. And yes, we're fighting the Midgar Zolom, or its equivalent now. We should be strong enough to beat this. At least we were strong enough when I faced it earlier for testing or finding out what I can do. Nothing to steal, not really surprised, but I do want barrier up. As far as I'm aware, it is let's sense it. I believe it's weak to quake and to earth damage, and it has more than 32,000 HP, so can't really do too much there. I do want to get rid of that because that's got paralysing poison. Although Cloud isn't really a damage dealer right now, it would be nice to have him helping. Yeah, 5,000 damage. Yes, please. You are standing up. That brings along this, Alpha. Not Beta anymore, because it's a different boss, basically. This time it's got Alpha. I'm not actually sure what you're doing there. Oh, you've got a silence skill. I was concentrating on my limit break so I don't miss things. But it's dead. Thank you, Cloud, for getting the last hit. Yeah, we can defeat the Midgar Zola now. We've got what we want though with Alpha. That's the enemy skill. It is an enemy skill now as well. So we'll be having a look at that. 14,000 experience isn't too bad. 300 AP isn't too bad either. And we get an elixir. Yeah. But yeah, it's exactly the same. It will come back each and every time, so you can replay that fight. There's our beta, which we got way earlier, and there is alpha, which we received. Holy skill, so it is holy based damage, so I've got an enemy skill that can do holy now for 56 MP. Yeah, it's comparable to Magic Breath, Trine and Beta, and likely Aqua Lung when we actually receive it as well. Yeah, not bad. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to actually show at this point. Did I go into here? I'm pretty sure I went into here, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's head over to Cosmo Canyon, because that's pretty much all that's left that I can think of right now. I could go into Midgar, I could go and explore Sector 6 again. I could go to Wutai, but I'm actually saving that for a little bit later. I've got something I want to do first. So, Cosmo Canyon it is. Yeah, still hyper. Do you want to have a quick look around, see if they've opened up these areas yet? Or if there's any additional items that have appeared? There's only one place I can actually think of that might have items, so yeah. And it's up here if they've opened up the way to the back, which they have. Full cure. And an... okay, escort guard is a piece of equipment for the males, usually. Halves earth gravity and hidden damage. Might be worth it for Vincent, actually. Yeah, it's still for the males, so I'll keep hold of it. Might come in useful. And the full cure, which we've already got one, I believe. Yeah. So there's two full cures. One in here, in the back room here, and one in Junnan at the end of the docks. I can't think that's intentional. I think that might be a mistake of the developers. Full Cure is extremely powerful with Renew. I would assume that they didn't mean for there to be two available. So that might be something that they look into in the future. Of course, going to Junyan and going to the docks isn't something you would do normally, so maybe it is intended because they don't think you'd actually go there. I guess that's possible. Hello, Bugenhagen. Something in the very deepest reaches of the heart that is waiting to emerge and guide. Something buried, forgotten. Reflect and find the past. Your journeys will surely yield the answers we've been looking for. Wonder if they're including Eris in this. No, there she is. Ah. The absolute last resort is holy. They have given Eris some words and is guiding this. So us saving her is changing the story a little bit. Tried to call it, but nothing happened. We don't know how to call holy, but what did the ancients know? So basically we need to recover that materia. So, well, after everyone leaves, we should be going up into the observatory. It is. So the mega materia, pretty much exactly the same as the huge materia from before. And if I'm correct, it's this one. I have both Bahamut and Neo Bahamut. Let's have Bahamut 0. One of my actual favourite looking summons, actually. So we got what we can here. The rest I'm unsure if I'll ever actually get, because you come with a complete set of mastered materials, and we'll receive that master materia. The only one I can think of that we might get is the master summon, because they come mastered automatically. I have to look into that. So Bugenhagen's going to rest on the top, and I need to sort this team. I'm going back to the place of the ancients. We are going to take Eris and should I take Tifa, Red or Sid? Let's just go with Tifa. A couple of things I do need to do is take off the cover materia, add the Gil Plus, enemy away can come off for... You're also getting Bahamut at 0, because why not? Do I have planet that I need to put onto someone? Yeah, let's go with that. You can have Comet, and you are... I'm not expecting any fights, but I sort of am at the same time. Let's leave that empty for the moment and just change it if I see anything I need. Okay, so off to Temple of the Ancients. Not the Temple of the Ancients, the City of the Ancients. One lucky thing about this place is you don't have to go through the Bone Village. This area here you can actually land on. So if you're wanting to go here quickly, this is the place to go. I have got the key, if I remember correctly, so we're going to take a small detour. Save just in case I have any boss fights coming up. And move on. This way. Yeah, I've got the item down there. Pretty much the reason I'm bringing Eris in with this is because I want to see the reaction for her basically seeing herself in the past during or just before the attack on Sephiroth. Seeing her reaction to what happened to the holy materia, to the white materia. So that's going to be a small interaction that I'm interested in. Time has come to summon Holy. Meteor, weapon, it all disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. In the end, it's the planet who decides. Is Holy the only way? Unfortunately, yes. Nothing else can stop Meteor. I like that Cloud has turned to Eris and said she's the one that had the white materia. Ancient writing, which Bugenhagen can't read. Key to the past. Just going to put out a little thing I've noticed here. It's actually only just come to me. What did they say that spheres were made of in Final Fantasy X? Water. The water held the memory. It condensed into a sphere. You could see the memories through it. I'm just noticing the similarity from that to this, because we're going to see a memory of the past through this water. Interesting little interaction that they've carried over between the games. Crystal and the water. Acts like a projector. Holy materia, white materia, is glowing green. So we take care of Sephiroth. With Holy already being called, we don't have to worry about Meteor. But why isn't it actually being summoned already? Something's getting in the way. There's only one person that can. Sephiroth. However, before we can get to Sephiroth, we need to discover the happenings of a mystery. Where did the cannon go? To Midgar, of course. Of course. Okay. I believe that's a typo from the original game and they've kept it in. Interesting. So we need to go and see what's happening over there. One thing that still bothers me a little bit from playing the original game is what they did with the Sister Ray, the cannon. They aimed it at Sephiroth at the North Crater to take on the barrier. Why didn't they point it upwards and fire at Meteor? There is an actual chance that it might have worked. Just something that I feel they could have done. But now that the cannon's in place, now that we've put the key in, now that we've seen that Holy is active but stationary, let's have someone make an appearance. Hello, Diamond Weapon. Of course, he's walking towards there, but we're not actually going to deal with him just yet. I've got something else planned. It'll take a while for him to move that far. And we need to get reports that it is actually weapon going for that. Something you've been wanting to say for a while. Do you know how many people actually died? Say what you will about what their motivations were, they were still terrorists. They were still causing a lot of damage, they're still causing people to suffer. It cannot be forgiven. Unfortunately, Barrett's not realising that. At least in what he's saying. Probably not. I think we'll be fine. After we've done something else. Weapon's going to take a few moments to actually go over there. We're going to go to Wutai. Because we haven't been there at all yet. And, well, Yuffie needs to steal more materia. The big question is, how much does she steal? The reason why I say how much does she steal is because when you reach a certain threshold, she actually doesn't steal all the materia that you have, just most of it. Oh, hello. Wait, is that Lich GT again? Yeah, it's the Lich GT. Okay. Okay. This should be fairly simple. We already know roughly what to do with this. You should be dead. I still have Quake free, so unfortunately for Lich GT, this is going to be very painful for it. Oh, apparently it absorbs that now. Ah, did it absorb that before? Let's haste this. Haste Eris. Sense this thing. 34, 8,800. Weak against water, holy. Okay, we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, I suppose. Strange that they've chosen the backdrop of the reactor in Gongaga as well. I should be able to out damage its healing though now, at least at this point. Cursed Elegy, that should be fine. Don't think it can kill me. No. But it is dead. So, Lich GT, the second encounter, not really that bad. I do have less material, I need to find out how much I've got left. Does look like my materia, all materials have been stolen though, so as well as my enemy skill, which could have been helpful back then. Okay, so I actually have mastered restore materia. Oh, nice. Okay, so I have most of my magic materia, the underwater materia for some reason. Sense, steel, barrier, gravity, revive, heal, earth, restore, time, and restore. Okay. So I don't have a lot to go with. It's pretty random what she actually can take. I believe when it gets to this point. But I've got a fair number of choices. So give me a moment, I'm going to see what I can do with this. Okay, I think I've got what I want. It's interesting, to say the least. I've actually put on some triple growth stuff for the magic materia that I'm going to be using. The guard stick for Eris, her original weapon, has become her triple AP weapon, oddly enough. And Cloud's Apocalypse, which has actually gained a link to the first slot. It used to have 3 unlinked slots, I believe. So that's been given. And Tifa has the Masamune. I received this well earlier, 100% crit rate, but I've also put on the Fury Ring. So she's got Auto Berserk. So she is pretty much going to do as much damage as possible with her attacks. The only materia I've given to her is a restore materia. Really, she's not going to be using it, so there's no real point in it being there. But yeah, Eris on her triple XP has got the barrier, which I do want to get up to wall, so might as well use it while I've got the chance. Gravity, earth, and revive, all stuff I do want to be duplicated at some point. She has restore, fire, ice, poison, and the sense. Cloud on his triple AP has got a restore that is not mastered, another restore which is not mastered, as well as a third restore which is not mastered. Because if I'm going to have more people available later, and I'm wanting to equip them differently, I would like more restores available. Heal as well, because resist should be useful. Time and lightning and steel as well. I probably should work on the other ones as well, so actually Let's put exit, transform, mystify, and just give you the seal. Just so I've got them working towards being mastered. Where's that tent? Oh, I can't use it in this particular thing. So let's go chase after Yuffie. Because, well, I want my stuff back. Why do I get the feeling there was something in here? I might be going a little bit bonkers. It might be later. But let's have a look in the shops as well. Okay. Apparently I can't buy anything just yet. Talk to you in a moment because just need to get that done, and now we can talk to the Turks. Will we be fighting them in this particular place? Apparently no. Anyways, light curtain, lunar curtain, sun curtain, astral curtain, an examine, a megalixir. That used to be one of each source and a megalixir. Since sources have a different purpose now in the game, they had to change it for something else. So changing it to the curtains isn't a bad thing. The X-Mine, shoot damage. I'm assuming that's going to be a better version of a grenade. Astral Curtain, cast shield. That stops all damage if I remember correctly. Sun Curtain was wall. Yeah, Astral and Lunar Curtain should have been shield, barrier and barrier, yeah. Right, so that's that done. So Total Paradise complete. Can buy stuff in the item shop. Fire veils for fire damage. Swift bolts for bolt damage. Don't really need them. I still have my material available. Chocobo feather nulls wind effect, but prevents time magic. I'm actually going to buy one of those and equip it to Eris for something that might come up soon. HP absorb. Obviously, that's just been stolen. What was next? Oh yeah, we need to go talk to this guy. Probably, yeah. We need to go into this house over here, which is where she's hiding next. And then this over here. So while we're dealing with Yuffie, let's have the Shinra come and collect the Turks. However, Reno's off duty and he can't be bothered right now. Leave on the left. Yeah. Can I please? There we go. Let's choose the left one. And well. Yeah. I think the developers have added a few extra puns. And of course, the right one brings down the cage as well. So next up, it's over near the pagoda. Now, I'm pretty sure it's over here. And let's go say hi to someone we haven't seen in a while. And Hello there. You've changed from being a ninja to one of his actual lackeys. Nice touch. Hello, Don. Yeah, they're actually his lackeys rather than ninjas that he had hired before. And, well, swift bolts, ice crystals, sure. And of course we're getting into combat with enemies that don't really get involved with, aren't meant to be getting involved with us. And okay, I think this attack squad is going to be very much destroyed by Tifa. I'm not even sure I need to do anything else except maybe steal, and that's it. Not that they give a lot. Yeah, I think I'm liking the way Tifa's set up for now. Could increase her attack power a little bit more without them two materials, but I'm fine with it. Yeah, I thought there was an item over here. Hairpin. That's a... or was a weapon for... Red? Now I just need to find out if it still is. Ah, I've actually got two of them. Okay, did I buy the other one? It's quite possible I bought the other one. And 3 fire veils. Okay, so we've got some damage items of each type. He is. He's also got Yuffie as well, so it's a little bit difficult for us as well. And we do want our materia. An agreement not to bother each other. Sounds good. It's staring at us. Well, we know pretty much where that is. So next time we're going to go up the Dasho Mountain. I believe it's called the Dasho Mountain, or the statue. And well, go save Yuffie and Elena and pick up some other items likely which are up there. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.